Gemini, welcome to your money and career reading for June, moving into July. I'm Robin Carline from Robin's Authentic Tarot, and thank you for visiting my channel. Gemini, let's see what Spirit has in store for you. Gemini, this is beautiful. As we are moving through June, and in your energy, Gemini, I find that there's so many changes. There's so much transition. And I really feel that there is a lot of abundance that's being created. With your air energy, I feel that there's a lot of realizations that are coming to light. There's a lot of things that you are now seeing that you are very capable of doing. And it was a matter of releasing, and especially with the Sagittarius full moon that we just had, that really helps. And still being in that energy, because there is that super moon to that. And so that component, it does amplify it. It makes it stronger. And releasing all those things that you have maybe been allowing to hinder you. And so, you know that saying, like, it's us that need to get out of our own way. So kind of look at it like that, but I really feel that there's been a lot of realizations. Now, in saying that, this card here, the 10 of Swords, this one comes up as a challenge. So it's a completion. And so it's so interesting as I'm talking about that, it's saying, like, yes, absolutely, that the mindset and the old patterning, the way of doing things, it's still moving through and it's still completing. So definitely you're getting there, but in the money and the career sense, it's a whole new leveling up, and there's a whole new dynamic to you, Gemini, that there's a lot of shifts where you may be finding that you're kind of jumping into something else that maybe you had thought that you wanted to do a long time ago, something that you didn't realize that you'd be interested in, but it has gotten that passion. It has ignited that fire within, that passion. So you have the Temperance. I love this because that's the belief energy, and this one is the sacral chakra energy. So as we're talking about the money and the career, for the sacral chakra, that's how you attract. That is money. That is how you are bringing that in, and how you believe in your self-worth, and how you believe in how you can attract all of this amazing abundance, amazing wealth into your life by really looking within, really stepping it up and saying, yes, you know what, I'm worth it. And there is something that I did want to say, is that I know in this energy as well, there's in June with Mercury retrograde that we experienced, there's a lot of, okay, so my example was my internet went out for a week and I wasn't able to show up. And there was a part that there was some sort of relief, but then there's nothing I can do about it. And then also realizing that on different platforms, no one had stopped following me. And in fact, I had gained a little bit more followers on multiple platforms. And so because I couldn't show up, it's like all of you kind of showed up for me. So it was like really cool. But just knowing that if you do take a break, it is okay. Social media is always going to be there. And it's how the universe works, and it's how, maybe this means here that you need to take some sort of break. And there is a lot, there is a lot that is going on, and there's a lot that gets our attention, And with this belief energy, this is looking more within you. Also with the Empress, that's the root, the sacral, the solar plexus, which are all the lower chakras. And then we have the heart chakra. So this is a lot about like taking action, a lot about manifesting, but a lot about like deep nurturing. So please remember to do that deep nurturing of yourself, because it will pay off big time. Yeah, see, this is the root right here. And this is the 6 card. Gemini, this is amazing. So the 6 represents 2022, 222, that equals 6. So we are in a 6th year, and this is all about giving is receiving. So beautiful. And you are able to do that for people, and you have that hardwired into yourself. Those scales are balanced, and this is something that you exude. And so it doesn't have to be monetary. This is a pentacle card. This is a root chakra card. That's foundation, you helping other people. And as we move forward in this age of Aquarius energy, Gemini, universally, this is representing that you working on yourself, and as your beautiful duality, you have the ability to, like, you know, you're taking care of yourself, but you can also strengthen yourself to take care of other people in a way that doesn't necessarily have to be monetary. It can be giving time. It can be enriching lives in other ways. But money and career, like that really is in, and I love that it's in your root position. So abundant. So abundant. I love that. These cards are so fantastic for you. There's such like depth and richness in these. Yeah. And here you are, your present energy. That's the King of Cups. I love this. This King of Cups, this is you feeling so sound, feeling so serene that yes, where you are at in the money and the career aspect of your life, whether, you know, the career, the entrepreneurship, your professional life, there is that soundness. There is that making decisions very clear, very, very intuitive. Gemini, that's beautiful. I feel that there is a lot of abundance. And as this card here being your first card, this is beautiful. Like that's setting it right off, like really, really abundant. That's fantastic. So we have 3 cards. I am going to take these 3 cards here. We have the 8 of Swords, we have the 5 of Wands, and we have the 2 of Wands. So I really love how these show up, and I'm starting with this one here. So Gemini, this is air energy, this is your energy, and this is showing up as in maybe you might be stuck in an illusion. And so that is why there is this challenge, is that how I was speaking about in the beginning, there's the new mindset, there's the new way of thinking. Of course it takes time. Of course it takes time to transition out of one energy into another one. But I like, it's almost like what I see, what I feel, it's almost like fireworks, like bursting. Like there's so much celebration, there's so much like amazing and awesomeness for you, Gemini. Like really, really good, happy, fulfilling vibes that I am receiving for you. This is the way that you're aligning. This is the way that things are working out for you. Just really doing that work for yourself, really taking that time for yourself in order for you to get stronger and you to provide more. It's all right here. It's really beautiful. And this one here is representing the 5. So this one is change, and that's fire. So whenever I see this card, I'm always reading it as this is you here. So you are taking your wand out of all this conflict and chaos. You're taking it out, you're backing up, and you're moving on. You're done. You're not participating anymore. So that is transitioning out for you. I love that. So the illusion, the transitioning out of the chaos and conflict, that is removing, and you are aligning into that higher universal energy. With the world in your hands, and you have the Two of Wands. And what I really love about this card is that these wands are on either side of you. So this is kind of like that portal that you're walking through something, you're walking into something new. And notice all of the different colors, all of the different variations, all of the different opportunities that are available to you. With your beautiful duality, Gemini, there's so much available to you, as that you are so talented, you have that intelligent, you exude it, and you just exude like the charisma. So I really love that. And world in your hands, that's beautiful. You have very high attracting qualities. And it's like, I always feel this for you, Gemini, that there's just so much. So keep doing what you're doing, but also believe in the shifts, believe in the changes, and know that as you're moving forward, you know, if you do come across the obstacles, then say, okay, so what am I supposed to learn from this? And allow yourself to analyze that. Not overanalyze, not get too much in your head, but to analyze that. So the internal energy, and what I really, really love about this, so it is another water card. And so again, there is that intuition, but look at here. It is the two pillars. So how this one here is the two pillars as well, walking through that portal energy, walking into something new. That is exactly what's happening here too. So this is sacral chakra. This is a career card. This is you attracting. So with that sacral chakra, it is the doozy of a chakra, because it is that understanding of yourself and the emotions, also the charisma, as I was talking about, but all of your layers, and you really figuring yourself out, figuring and like the pieces are all coming together is what I'm receiving. So you have another portal, you have another of these pillars that you're walking through. So no coincidences, there are no coincidences. And this one, direct correlation to your career. This is amazing. A lot of transformation. So please allow the new things to come through and to say, hey, you know what? Why not? Why not? Doesn't mean that you have to stop doing what you're doing now. Allow the opportunities. Allow the opportunities to come through. This is amazing. Gemini, this is awesome. So this one is the Page of Swords. I was thinking about this card the other day, and I was thinking about how, like, swishing away all of the obstacles, all of the things that are no longer relevant, all of those things that are showing up as illusions, moving out of all of that old energy. And the page represents new. The page represents new thoughts, new communications, new ways of thinking, new ways of perceiving things, new ways of innovation. This is amazing. New creation. This is awesome. This is amazing. I love this. There is, like, when I talk about that innovation, with that creation, that is like, there's new things that you are creating in your life. And this is all, I know it's the air sign, but it's very, very foundational, really foundational. I love this. Wow. That's awesome. So let's see. Oh, here you go. So this one is hopes, dreams, and fears. So the fear aspect of this is the things that are showing up as an illusion, and that's it. There is this completion. It is completing. It's just that little bit of inner work that you have to do. It is that risk taking, because we just had the Sagittarius full moon. And so that helps you release any of those fears, like banishing those fears, using that Sagittarius energy to help like melt, because that's that fire energy. Like just get rid of those fears and allow yourself to step out of your way and really harness this, because this is the hopes and dreams. This is beautiful. This is the number 9 card, like the 9 placement. So when it's the 9, that means that things are coming to fruition. And look at all of this lushness. You have the beautiful intuitiveness, the deep, deep knowing, the deep trust of that queen. This is such a strong energy, and there's that nurturing of that as well. So that nurturing, that wealth, that abundance, it's all ready for you. That's what I'm talking about. Like all of the celebration, you're surrounded. You're surrounded by lushness. You're surrounded by abundance and fulfillment. And now for your, wow. Perfect. For your completion card, this one, your energy. Now this one is saying, and I love this because it is a definite message of you taking that time to relax, to release, to think about the next steps. So as I was talking about at the beginning of the reading, this is time for you to take care of you. This is time for you to really analyze, not overanalyze, but analyze what are the next steps, allowing yourself to really move and align with this universal age of Aquarius, new era energy. This is amazing. This is awesome. This is meaning that you are putting that thought into yourself. You're giving yourself the credit. You're taking that time for yourself. That is so incredibly important. For all of the movements moving forward in your money and career, everything, like the meditation, your mind, your communication, and that's what this is. It's the throat chakra, it's the third eye, and it's the crown. You are open to receive. You are receiving your intuition. You're moving with your intuition, and you're communicating in the way that feels right to you. This is beautiful. This is really beautiful. I feel such good things for you for the month of July, and the month of June moving into July. Thank you so much for showing up for yourself. Thank you for coming and listening to me. And thank you for all of your support for my channel. Mwah. I love you all.